My sons, attack the gates. My sons, attack the gates.
It's good, isn't it? That's from the Neverhood, which is a game I have never played. But I heard it in the background at one point, and I was like, oh, I like that. Hello, and welcome to Strem, to Game Strem for game. What game? It was what? There it is. Clam Man. It's very me. I like it. It's cool. It's fun. What is this game? Good question. I don't know. It was in the Itch.io Racial Justice and Equality bundle. There we are. There's music. It's a bit of background jazz. I didn't bother looking into it too far because I like having surprises every now and then. And this, I fell in love with the art style because the characters are very, very me. Yeah. I like the jellyfish. We're having a good time. Yeah. Thought we'd just do some silly little games. This looks fun. Again, not a clue as to what this is. I'm assuming a point and click. That's about it, really. We've done one point and click, I think, before on stream, and that broke. So, that, you know, wish me luck. Let's get cracking, I guess. The town of Snacky Bay, 30 years ago. There it is! It's Clam Man! Ah, it's very quiet. I'm not sure about sound. Can I just... a little bit. Change it on the fly. It's brilliant. Yes. This is adorable. I know, I saw this face and I was like, yep, this is scrolling through 100 games at this point. That face immediately enthralled me. Computer. I guess I... Oh, hang on, there is sound. It's just... The menu was quite loud, maybe? Beep boops. Oh, your email's been blowing up lately. There's a big shipment missing or something like that. How do you lose 50 tons of mayonnaise? It's not like you just drop it behind the couch. Dude! Hello, friend. Did you hear? Take it easy, Pete. Hear what? It's Lindsay, dude. She just got laid off, just like that. What, really? Why? What happened? I probably should have given a better voice to Clam Man, but, yeah. There's hissing sound under my voice every time I talk. Probably the computer. It's probably overheating. It's very hot in here. Apologies for that. I can't hear anything else. Probably the computer. Again, apologies. Poor computers. I know. I should probably turn it off for like an hour or so before I start streaming, just to give it a break. I don't know, I was just gonna ask you. Must have been pretty bad to get fired on the spot like that. Slacking off, being disrespectful to Mr. Bosman, spending company money, always brewing just half a pot of coffee. End conversation. Slacking off, maybe? Dude, I don't know, probably worse. I mean, I slack off. In fact, I'm slacking off right now. I like the untucked shirt as well. Some people might even say that you're slacking in work ethic. Slacking in work ethic. I can speak. Well, let's not be those people. Being disrespectful to Mr. Bosman. Fine, I thought it was the mic. I don't know. Possibly. It is a bit loud at the moment, but maybe it is. Maybe it is something to do with the mic setup. Who even knows? I do have... This might make a lot of noise. Hang on. Might this help, possibly? Is that better? I had a guitar jack plugged into the audio input. Is that better? Yeah? Much? Oh, okay, cool. So that was a guitar jack that I forgot to unplug. Well, there you go. Right. I don't even know where it's plugged in. Cable. Oh, I'm surrounded by cables again. Mr. Bosman. How disrespectful are we talking here? Really disrespectful? I mean, she got fired. I don't know, man. Super disrespectful. Nah, not Lindsay. Super duper disrespectful. That's pretty disrespectful. The most disrespectfulest. The most disrespectfulest. Infinity disrespectful. Uncountably infinite. Going a bit far now. Yeah, that might have been it. Gotta love interference. Yeah. Actually, I haven't played guitar for a bit. Why was that? How long has that been plugged in? Has that been messing up my streams for ages, or is it just now? Anyway. Spending company money? Oh, maybe that's it. She was always wearing those fancy silk tops and stuff. Don't know why he's American. Did she have access to the company accounts? I don't think so. But then how would she get the money? Hey man, don't ask me, I'm not the embezzler here. Maybe she laid some kind of trap. A trap for money? Yeah, like a pyramid scheme, or crowdfunding. Satire. Always burn half a pot of coffee? Is she the one who's been doing that? If that's true, I'm not sure I feel sorry for her anymore. Why do you even drink coffee when all you do is try and nap during work hours? Keeping up appearances, man. Bosman would never suspect someone who's had 6 cups of coffee to be sleeping on the job. That's impressive. Anyway, thought I'd let you know. Cheers. Is she still here? Can I say goodbye? Nah, man, she packed up her things pretty quickly. Rumor is she took it pretty hard. Oh, and another thing, boss wanted to see you. That bodes poorly. Did you say why? Nah, I just spoke to Cheryl. That doesn't sound good. Considering what just happened to Lindsay, doesn't sound good. Relax, dude. It's probably just another chat about workflow and synergy and team spirit. Well, I guess I'll head over. Alright, man. See you later. Synergy, efficiency, productivity, fun! I get it. Go catch some sleep. Bye. Okay, well, we're gonna get fired. Yeah! What a wonderful start. One of the perks of being a junior sales representative, my very own phone. It's even better when it doesn't ring. I get that feeling. Volume 1. That's my full collection of the works of Lufish Sea Coral. This one's called The Baits of Baths, The Allure of the Onsen. As you do. The Old Man and the Soil. Jailbait, a photographic collection of prison food. She sells seashells by the seashore, the woman behind the mass killings. Ooh. I guess we're underwater. Fear and floating in the Snacky Bay, a savage voyage to the heart of the American stream. Pisces of your heart. What a load of pollocks. 10 false myths you've always been hearing about. And I've really had enough. 10 fun ways to rid your life of fish puns. Missed you on that. Motivational poster. Motivational. The seahorse. Calendar. I really like that calendar. It's really extensive. Every single day in the year is in there. Makes sense. The basketball hoop makes throwing paper balls into the trash a joy. Puts the fun back in failure. My plant is looking a little pale. Might have watered it too much. You're underwater. There's an acorn in here. How macabre. Can I have the acorn? Why is there a nut? Right, best go, I suppose. The spinny face. That's the icon for the game, it's great. Well, that's like Chris throwing things into waste paper baskets over and over again. I almost forgot about that, and then you reminded me. Hello, plant. I'm playing solitaire. It's a plant, that's all it is. Just a big old plant. Not for keeping. Wonder what that's about. People have been stealing staplers. If there's ever a robot uprising and all the machines gain sentience, I wonder if copiers will be the angriest. You know, all those butts. Big note. It's a note for some kind of company to get together. Hey gang, as some of you may know, we're having a pottery party, or as we always call them, a PP, winky face, again this Friday. Something must have gone wrong with the emails because we didn't get any RSVPs back from anyone like we asked. So we put this note up so no one will miss it, and we'll show you hate to miss out on our PP. As always, it's a BYOC, bring your own clay, lol, and we'll provide the party. Happy face. Let us know when you're coming. Here's hoping for another big PP, Panky and Pocky. Heart. That sounds fun. Panky and Pocky, while we do appreciate your enthusiasm and willingness to arrange fun activities for the office, please stop referring to these parties as PPs. HR is having a hard time explaining to management why everybody on the floor is talking about how much you two are forcing your PPs on them. Cheryl. P.S. I'm afraid I won't make it this time either. Oh. Hello, Wendy. You look nice. Oh, hello, sweetheart. I don't know what the voice this is. I never plan these things. Hey, Wendy. How's your day going? Oh, it's just wonderful. I've been listening to the mayor's press conference on the radio all day. What a charming man he is. Mayor King. What a name. What's so charming about him? Oh, well, that's one of the things. Mayor King. What a wonderfully powerful name. Oh, isn't he just delightful? People calls it. It's cool. I like it. It's just a name. Oh, sorry. I'm imitating you. That's very disrespectful. It's just a name, though, isn't it? Oh, don't be so cynic. Oh, a name can mean quite a lot, I'll have you know. I mean, they can be descriptive of character, I suppose, who you are and all that. Exactly, Clam Man. That's my name, Clam Man. What's he been saying? Oh, this and that. Something about infrastructural development and streamlining transport efficiency. He's so frightfully clever, isn't he, with all his buzzwords and college smarts? What's he been saying about those things? I remember hearing something about tearing down parts of the town the other day. That sounds even worse. Are we going to lose our house as well as our job? Is this Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Oh, who cares? Can't you be a bit more romantic, sweetheart? Besides, how do you expect me to focus on what he's saying when he has such a smooth and buttery voice? Ooh, makes me all giddy. This is, don't use these voice clips out of context. You're quite the fan of the mayor, huh? Oh, how can I not be? Again, you sound more like you have a crush on him rather than his policies. It's both, darling, it's both. King is king, baby. I've been meaning to ask you about those figurines. You got a lot of globes. Oh, you want to talk about my collection? Of course, sweetheart, I'd love to. I'll warn you, though, I'm quite the enthusiast. Oh, I'm only joking, of course. What's on your mind? Is that Bloth? Is that Bloth from Super Splash Brothers? Puns? Blarth! Blarth! You complete idiot! That's Sir Blank! Can't you see the red hilt on the sword? And isn't that from okay. Right. Oh, no, that's some other character, sweetie. I don't know anime. My fault. Anemone. I don't know anemone. See, I can do underwater puns. That's Blablario, isn't it? Oh, that's Blablario now, is it? Yeah, sure, and that other one is Don't you forget about Blarb Plopper and Blubber Mommer, you... I mean, oh, I think his name is actually Blubberoni, sweetie. Easy mistake to make. Amateur. That one I know. Bloodhead. Oh, I didn't know we were the mentally challenged work. I mean, sweetie, no. That one's called something else, I think. Bloody Buddy. Yes, that might be it. Released in 1996 for the Nintendo Dream Snatch, but only published in 1997 overseas because of licensing issues with the creator had to be rushed overseas due to greedy marketing, etc. I thought I was going to catch up with that, but no. Or something like that. I honestly don't know much about these things. It's just I just like pretty colors. Oh. Do people make fun of you for collecting these things? Oh, what would make you think that? I mean, they're just usually big with the kids, aren't they? A little unusual for someone your age to be collecting them, isn't it? No offense, of course. Oh, I don't think anyone really notices what a silly old goose like me does in her spare time, sweetheart. Some rude people have made some jokes once or twice, but not anymore, sweetie. Not anymore. Not anymore. Never again. Never mind. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Oh, I do hope it's good news. You know, after what happened to Lindsay. Yeah, Pete told me, poor thing. Oh, I'll miss her. But don't you worry, sweetie. You'll be right as rain. Cheers. You take care now. It's back to the radio for me. Oh, speak to me, King. Become the mayor of my heart. How many voices am I going to have to do? Herman.
Who's that?
Herman, it's me.
I don't recognize that voice. Don't you try and trick me, you trickster.
Say it. Herman, we've known each other for years. It's me, Clam Man.
Oh, it's you, man. Why didn't you say so from the start?
It wasn't one of the options. It's true. Doesn't this violate some kind of fire and safety code? I like it, you know.
You don't think I've looked into that? This fort doesn't violate diddly squat.
But it has to be at least a fire hazard, right?
Look, dude, this fort isn't just impenetrable to nagging co-workers. I can't even say it. It's also fireproof, waterproof, smoke-proof, lava-proof, mold-proof, snow-proof, bullet-proof, woof-proof, goof-proof, hoof-proof, and certifiable awesome. Woof-proof? You know what they say? Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. Your fort is immune to dog attacks. I calculated a plus 78 in dog defense. I like that you have stats for your cubicle. Goof-proof? No joking around here in the fort, this is only business. Sometimes I like to play solitaire, but that's more like a mindfulness exercise. Woof-proof. This is about horses. Oh no, the cavalry's here. However, we keep the fort. Bang. Communism. Communism? Horses hate communism. Why? Have you ever read Animal Farm? Wait, so you have a communism in the fort? Yep. It's actually surprisingly easy to achieve when you're just one person. Well, it depends on your mindset, I guess. Was that just a communism joke? Only if everyone got it? Oh, I should do that. That should be my backup. That was only a joke if you got it. Fireproof. I thought cardboard was super flammable, but we are underwater anyway. That's the thing, see? It's not cardboard. Kind of looks like cardboard to me, Herman. Because I disguised it as such, you doofus. It's actually 95% pure concrete. Wait, your box fort is made of concrete. And 5% masking tape. But concrete weighs a ton. Around 2,400 kilograms per cubic meter. So how'd you get 2 tons of concrete into the office? Sheer dedication. Me and my brother-in-law's heavy-duty construction crew. You know, borrow it on the weekends. Suppose that settles all of my worries. What are you doing in there? Minding my own business. I was just asking Herman, there's no need to be snappy. No, really, I'm minding my own business. Herman's low-cost life insurance. I trade and deal in protective gear. Like body armor? What's that like? It's pretty tough. Haha! Boom. This is very silly. How's life in the fort? Rad. That's very simple. Did you hear about Lindsay? Hey man, I don't have the time or inclination to care about what else goes on in this office unless it's this is an approaching Vandalord, a discussion of the merits of recreational concrete or Secret Santa. I don't get involved. Right, I'll go see the boss. You keep the wildlings out. Psh, they're not going to show up for another couple of seasons. It poster. Looks like a notice from the IT department. Let's see. So as you all know, we've been having server and computer issues in the entire office. That's a perpetual problem. The only fix we found so far is turning the computers and servers on and off again. Don't you mean off and on again? At first we considered having the entire IT team running around the building doing that, but clearly that's not very efficient. That's why we're constructing an army of robots to do it for us. If you came across one of them, do not move. Sudden moves may disturb their pathfinding algorithm and or activate their mobile death beams. Have a nice weekend. Sure. It's a wet floor sign. It's funny if you think about it. Only if you get it. Secretary. There's a big old plant. That puts my plant to shame. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's a plant. There's only so many things you can say about plants. I don't know voices. I don't know. Suggestions? Suggestions that I won't be able to do? Can I just say, while we're here, this here, that's why I wanted to play the game. Oh, you can't even see my cursor, that's a problem. I'm prepared. Properties, capture cursor, there's my, no, hang on. Capture, there it is, yeah, takes it. It's dark, hello, how you doing? Welcome to Clam Man. We're about to lose our job, I reckon. That's called a fucus vesiculosus. Barbie's voice. She doesn't speak. That's easy. I can do that. I'll carry on with what I'm doing, but I'll keep that in mind. Or a so-called bladder rack. Dingus. Don't call me dingus. I'm multiple dingy. Generally a bit darker than this one. They're found on the coast of the North Sea and the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. It can grow to about 90 centimeters long, and they have a prominent mid-rib throughout. They're also dioecious. That's a word. I didn't realize you were so into plants, Cheryl. It's a seaweed. There you go. I don't think one stool constitutes a waiting room. That's true. Don't knock it until you've tried it, honey. It may be only one stool, but it's one heck of a stool. I don't see how a stool can be so good it replaces an actual waiting room. Not until you've tried it. Okay. Joanna, it's a bit Joanna Lumley, isn't it? Cheryl, hello. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, hey, did Pete tell you to come? Yep, here to see the big man. Oh, well, he's in a meeting right now, so if you'll just have a seat in the meantime. What's new in the life of the secretary? Good one. I'm so bored. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, thanks. Did you hear about Lindsay? Hear about it? Who do you think broke the news to her? Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been difficult for you. Oh yeah, it was super disheartening. I'm sure. Wow. Can't believe Bosman didn't do it himself. Right. I mean, yeah, sure, he did. Sure. He did tell him himself. But I was in the room too, so I was pretty much on me as well. I must say. I say room, I was here at my desk. Still though, so difficult. Nailed that. Have you noticed how every single person in this office is kind of insane? Totally. Who's the boss saying? OMG, I don't know. Isn't that funny? Well, yeah, I just figured you might have an idea, being the secretary and all, you know? Yeah, for sure, that's so funny. We burned it all down as a midlife crisis. The fort will remain standing, that's fireproof. It's made of concrete. I guess we'll see who it is on the way out. Oh no, see, they usually take Mr. Bosman's private elevator when they leave. It'll be one of the life's great mysteries then. Totally. Totally, darling. Alright, guess I'll have a seat. Oh, who am I? As the Clam Man sat down on the seemingly unassuming stool, he felt a sudden release in tension. It was as if all the problems of this world, all the issues and annoyances of everyday life, became nothing but grains of sand at the bottom of a vast ocean. An ocean of great serenity and peace of mind, a body of water so calming and so assuring that he almost shed a tear in complete and utter bliss. It was as if a voice spoke to him. No fear, friend, it seemed to say. This peace of mine is now yours to share. I am thou, and thou art I. It was the single most comfortable stool he had ever sat on, and life would never become the same again. This stool is really comfortable. I know. This is like a spiritual experience? It's an amazing stool. It is. Anyway, get on with it. We have to do a voice without knowing who it is. What is this game? I don't know. It's Clam Man. I deliberately didn't look into it. I'm not sure it's a game yet, but don't worry, it'll sort itself out. I trust you'll make sure of that, but it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. I understand that, but you need to not worry. No, I need you to not worry, it's coming. It better be, for your sake. I promise. Will you make it to dinner later? Wouldn't miss it for the world, babe. Smoochy smooch. Cheryl, was that all for today? No, sir, Mr. Bosman. I have Mr. Man here to see you as your... I clicked before I finished that. Office Insanity, Fish Edition. Oh, that's right. Send that whippersnapper right on in. Was that the voice? Yeah, sure. You heard the boss? Oh, hello. Hi, Steve. Let's go to arms. I can't remember the voice. Don't let my little knickknacks distract you. Oh yeah, whatever. Go to arms. I'm gonna be distracted by your knickknacks. Now that is the very dagger of Astiridai II, the legendary king of Atlantis. Legend is that he defeated the evil lord Mitorofu with only his wits and this graceful weapon. After banishing the enemy to the depths, he sealed the... well, seal? With the very blade you're looking at. That's quite literally unbelievable. I couldn't believe it at first either, but the lady in the gift shop was very convincing. Amazing slice of history, isn't it? Bit of arms. Ah, I see you're looking at the family sigil. The clan of Bosman goes back a long way, you see. Generation after generation of Bosman have proudly displayed our coat of arms and adage. And what is the Bosman family adage? We are the Bosman. That's accurate. Star trophy. What's this for? Oh, that old thing. I honestly cannot remember. It's been sitting there for a while. I'm not using it, so it's kind of deteriorating. What? What? The definition. Oh. Ow! Atrophy. Oh dear. Wavy trophy. My crowning achievement from back when I did motorsports. That's from the Snacky Bay Jet Ski GP back in '64. I'll never forget racing on those waves. Sure. Volumes. An illustrated history of mayonnaise. And ever since the pages yellowed, the pictures are all in colour. That's mildly disgusting. Is this a picture of a hammock? Sharply observed. It is indeed a picture of a hammock. Is there a story behind this picture of a hammock? No, it's just a picture of a hammock. Yeah, I'd say no, I think it's just an empty shelf. I guess it proves to show that sometimes a picture of a hammock is just a picture of a hammock. Now that's the kind of insightful thinking that this company is built upon. Cool. Some more trophies. Oh, never mind those silly old trophies. Just little memories from my younger days. You have quite the collection, Mr. Bosman. Did you do a lot of sports back in the day? Well, some. A lot of them are from my hobbies. Trophy sculpture and design and such. I thought they were all achievements. Oh, they are. Have a closer look. Best trophy of the show. The Awards 78. Oh, no, that's a... Ask Cheryl on the way out. Hi, Steve. How you doing? You got a stapler. Don't end up like Steve. Ah, yes, tragic thing, that. You see, Steve Morosk used to work for us here, and did a heck of a good job, too, I'll admit. But with success comes pride, and I'm afraid Steve started taking some unfortunate liberties. He attempted to steal company property. That's the very stapler you'll see in his hand. I'm sorry, am I right to believe that this is the actual body of a former employee frozen in mayonite? Oh, not at all. I did have him frozen at first as a disciplinary measure, but HR didn't like that one bit, so I had to let him out, and decided to keep the cast of it, though, as a reminder to everyone. It's really grown on me, too. Possibly my favourite decoration. Bit weird. Also, mayonnaise? Strange. Bachelor of Mayonnaise? Master of Mayonnaise? Doctorate of Mayonnaise? I guess I didn't realise there's so many levels of understanding mayonnaise. That is why you fail. Fair enough. Want him to be your boss. What does I say? Clam with the pearl earring? Ah, that painting, the technique, the style. And it's so interesting, don't you think? So mysterious. It poses so many questions. Why is she looking over her left? Why is she wearing an earring? Why is she wearing those silly clothes? Why is she wearing that silly hat? Is there someone else in the room she's looking at? Do they look as silly as her? Ah, art. Such a wondrous place of imagination and beauty. Okay. Drinks? All you need for mixing drinks. Are you a fan of cocktails, Mr. Bosman? No, I always get the proportions mixed up. Ha ha ha! Some of these are less subtle than others. Nothing to drink in here. Nothing to drink in there. It's full of ideas for business. It's empty. Ooh, the abominable fishman. Hello, the abominable fishman. What is it? What do you smell? Manfish. References. The adorable Murdog. You're a salty little sea dog, aren't you? Yar! Yar. Is that what goes through your folks' brains? Yeah. A portrait of Sheikh Jade Yusuf El Dumani. There's a quote on the frame. I judge a man by the size of his beard, and no beard is bigger than mine. I love it when leaders are humble, and of course, no one is more humble than me.
or I. Blobby Blob, bulldozer champion. Hello. Hello, Blobby Blob. He's a wrecking machine. Ah, I quite like that picture. It's of an old army colonel. Were you ever in the army, Mr. Bosman? I once thought I was, but it turned out I wasn't. Okay. Still, though, brings back so many memories. I like Beardman and this Beardman. Many Beardmans. Golden statue of Boy, this is opulent. There's something written on here too. There was once a Viking named Doug, with a great beard and ale in his mug. And when he would raid, he would never throw shade. A Viking for sure, not a thug. There you go. Got a limerick. Portrait. This looks like a real person. Mr. Bosman, I think the plaque has been removed from the frame on this one. I removed it myself. I make no reservations regarding that. That portrait speaks for itself. Sure. Ooh, you look fun. Seem to be interested in the Viking Age, Mr. Bosman. That's an accurate observation, Mr. Man. I suppose our name is Mr. Man, isn't it? First name Clam. In a way, I think the Viking Age was a direct continuation of the Iron Age, the next logical step. Oh, how so? They were both absolutely metal. Sure. This is just a corridor into the office. This isn't the office itself. This is not what I expected this character to look like. I would not have done this voice. Clammy, clam, Mr. Man, my man. Hello, sir. You really do not match your voice, if you don't mind my saying. Oh, no need to be so formal. You know you can call me Mr. Bosman. Right, you asked to see me, Mr. Bosman. I did. Alright, there is a moment with the Zap Brannigan voice, yeah. Zap Brannigan? I don't know, I can't do impressions. Please, take a seat. It looks like we're fresh out of chairs today. Do you want me to bring the stool in from the waiting room? That was pretty good. Just a figure of speech, or should I say a figure of seat? You see, I don't really believe in chairs. No one ever got any work done by sitting around all day. Anyway, Clammy, the reason I called you here today is to ask you a question. Do you like fruit pie, Mr. Man? Sure. Absolutely adore pie, sir. Which kind of fruit pie, Mr. Man, would you say is your favorite? Lime, apple, banana and toffee, pears, cherry, blueberry. Is there such a thing as pineapple pie, sir? I've got old blackberry pie. Fruit pie is an assortment of fruit. Ooh. Feels like a euphemism and you don't like it. Banana and toffee. Why not? Banoffee pie. Aha! See, this is why you're working for Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise, son. That's my favorite fruit pie too. Except that mine is probably kiwi, but they're essentially the same thing. Both fruit, both pie. I suppose so. Now, I can tell you're confused. Why is this silly old sausage talking about fruit pies? Well, you see, Clammy. Can I call you Clammy? Sure. You see, Clammy, our company is very much like a fruit pie. Not a meat pie, not a pecan pie, a fruit pie. Aren't all pies pretty similar? It's just a figure of speech. Now, the pastry base, that's the framework of the company. That's the tools we use, the product we sell. The basic building foundation of any successful enterprise. Pastry. And the fruit filling, that's you. You and all the hard-working people that place time and effort into their particular fruit pie. Sweet, tangy, and delicious. Sometimes people will add some spices to the filling. Cinnamon, chocolate. These things are what we place in our works to bring out the best in them. I see. Trust, encouragement, motivation. You see, while a fruit may be delicious in itself, sometimes you have to season it to bring out its full potential of flavor. That's why I like to sprinkle you all with my spices. Don't mention that to HR. Walking around the office, adding a dash of trust or a pinch of motivation. I do that to get everyone's sweet, delicious, ripe juices flowing. Please do not mention this to HR. Because their juices, Clammy, are what make a fruit pie to die for. Those tasty juices are good enough for just to lick straight off of you all. Please do not. I will fire everyone in HR if you mention it. Now you'll see, Clammy, why I think a fruit pie is a very descriptive and accurate metaphor for a successful company. Wouldn't you agree? You've made a strong argument. I want to keep my job. Excellent! The comparison goes even deeper than that, you see. Much like the management of a company, the topping of a fruit pie sometimes realizes that it's spending more money on filling than pastry base can sustain. Oh no. Now the topping, delicious as it is, realizes it's not good enough to serve on its own. It needs the juicy filling beneath it. However, the guys from accounting come along and they tell the topping that this filling is some primo expensive fruit and the delectable topping is forced to make some tough calls. Please, no, sir. So, wanting to remain within budgetary restrictions and yet still retain the core competency of the pie, the topping chooses to cut a slice out. This slice was Lindsay. I swear, Oh, so that's why Lindsay was fired. She was too expensive fruit. Yes, Clammy, I'm glad to hear you understand. Oh, I see. That's a relief. A relief? How so? Did you and Lindsay not get along? No, she was real nice. I just sort of assumed that... Oh, I'm sorry to have confused you. What did you assume? Well, I can see it might have been silly of me, but I thought you were going to be... that I was going to be the one being let go. Oh, I can see how I made you think that. How funny. I was thinking of Lindsay all along. You're also fired, though. I'm afraid one slice of the pie wasn't enough, you see. Another one had to go. Will you stop talking about pies? Now, someone's cranky. Maybe you're just hungry. Why not get some pie? Of course I'm cranky, you're firing me. Well, maybe this sort of attitude is why we're choosing to let you go. I mean, just look at him, you already know. I do understand I'm being fired. I've been with the company for years, I just made junior sales, why me? And you've done a really good job too, it's really a shame to see you go. But you're the one firing me. Yes, real shame. I've met some of the other employees here. Why me? Have you not met the mad people that I just walked past in the corridor? The guy who brought in a couple of tons of concrete to make a fort. Yeah, I can't believe this. Well, look at it this way. One door closes, another one opens. More specifically, the one behind you. Can I at least take the private elevator out, like the guy you were meeting earlier? Yes, I'd love to let you, but I really don't want you to private elevator climb me. Oh, and on your way out, do you think you could tell Cheryl to order me some lunch? I'm all hungry now for some reason. Probably all the mention of pie. Yes. Put them in boiling water. I mean... no, look.
Mr. Clam Man, you got fired from your job. That really sucks, you know, that you got fired from your job.
Is this a busket?
Now you're not part of any fruit pie, any size or shape. Oh no, the Clam Man can't seem to catch a break. Sitting on the subway is always kinda dull, but it sucks even more when you do so unemployed. Junior sales representative fired on the spot, assessed and discarded without a second thought. Waiting at the bus stop, wait, you take the bus as well. Not only do you have to ride the subway with no job, but you also have to ride a bus to get to where you live. Also, when you ride the bus, you still don't have a job. Come home to your apartment,
It does sound
and
crowdy.
the door is stuck again. What kind of rundown building do you even live in? Sorry, I don't mean to judge your home, it's not my place to say. Also, do you remember you got laid off today? Oh, Mr. Clam Man, I do have to admit, as of today, your life has really turned to shit.
That was the introduction, apparently. Welcome to Act 1. I don't know how long this game is. I hate falling asleep on the couch. Yep, hang on, I'm coming. Tiny paintings. Just friends and family. Big painting. I bought that painting to cover up the crack in the wall. Didn't like it at first, but it's growing on me. Shame the crack keeps growing too. What is this game? It's something. Again, like, I'm playing it purely because of this. And I'm glad I am. There's a sequel to this, by the way, if you fancy getting it. This is my plant. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Fell asleep watching the new episode of the McGregor Son Boys. I still don't get what that show's about, but I really like it. Horsey Bank. Poor little dude. He only eats change, and at this rate, we're both starving. Oh, crack in the wall. Someday this whole building might crack. That or I do. Pineapple. Get the pineapple. I invested in that pineapple a while back. They say it's never too late to get into the pineapple business. It's basically free real estate. Been meaning to talk to Ivan about that. Sink's been leaking for a while now. I mean, I should talk to him, but I don't want to. That man scares me. I think I'd rather just have wet feet and wet myself seeing him. Well, that's going to be fun to speak as that character. Mail. Late notice, overdue. Just a bunch of unpaid bills, piling up, just like my worries. Fun game! If a trench coat gets all wet, is it a trench coat? Ha! Nailed it. Let's answer the door. Hello! Hello, Mr. Clam. Oh, good morning, Nat. Up doing chores for your dad? Yes, sir. Dad told me that tomorrow morning you'll go see Deadbeat at end of hallway, Natalia. I write you what to say. Very important business, Natalia. That's quite a job for a 6-year-old. But I'm real smart. I can do it. Anyway, my dad gave me a whole list of things to tell you. Can I read them for you? Well, I'd hate to get in the way of your chores, Nat. Go ahead. Yay. Mr. Clam Man, as you know, you live in a very nice building. For a long time, rent has been very low for you because of my nice person. But being a landlord is not all laughs and jokes. Sometimes I have to make a tough call. This is why I decide your rent is now double. I'm sorry, Nat, what was that last part? Rent is now double. Oh, I see. Is there any more written there? Yes, there's more. It's also very important to pay extra rents now. Extra rents? Yes, that is what I said. 3 months rent you pay this month. For have any question, ask Natalia. 3 months rent, and rent is double. Does your dad know how much money that is? That's almost... Oh, can I do the math? Please, please, please. Sure. Yay! Is it 13 rents? It's not quite right. Is it 5 rents? Is that 15 rents? Not quite right. Is it 15 rents? You said that already. Is it 19 rents? Is it 12 rents? Not quite. Is this gonna keep going? Sure. Yeah, well done. Yay! Look, I've taught maths before to kids. She's 6, they're insufferable. To be fair, not that young, but 11 was the youngest I taught. It must be right all the time. Does your dad say why I'm supposed to pay all that? Living expenses are very expensive. That's it. What could be that expensive? Oh, I know. We're going on vacation. You are? That's nice, Nat. Yay! Dad says it's going to be a really long vacation, too. We're packing almost everything in the house. I see. You're not moving, though. Nope. Dad said to make that very clear to everyone. Okay. So rent is double for everyone in the building. I don't know. But Dad told me I need to speak to most of the other people that live here, too. And that is all very important business. There's a bunch of people in the building. If everyone pays 3 months of double rent, that's a lot of money. Wow! What do you think we do with that kind of money, Mr. Clam? Probably pay my rent. I'd buy one of those big digging machines. Digging machines? Yeah! Me and my dad went and saw a bunch of them the other day. I thought they were super cool, but I don't know how I don't think Dad liked them. He looked worried. You're talking about excavators. This is Hitchhiker's Guide, isn't it? What now? There was something about excavators in my note. P.S. Natalia, do not mention the excavator or bulldozer. Also do not mention vacation. Also do not read this part out loud. How's school going? Good. Everyone's parents came to school last week, and we got to show them our drawings, and we talked to our teachers. Did your dad get along well with them? They said he was really intimidating, so I think they liked him. So 11-year-olds, how bad your nervous tick? It was alright. I used to take out small groups of kids, so it was like either the ones who needed a little bit more help or the ones who needed more sort of stretching and stuff. So it was quite nice. Got to tailor my own lessons and stuff like that. It's quite tricky to teach an 11-year-old how to read a clock, but I don't know. Particularly when they insist on like, well, I've got a digital clock. It's fine. The thing is, I just got fired. Oh, Dad wrote a thing in case you said that. Better get a new job quick. Well, it's not really that simple. Don't argue, get job. Shut trap, muscle boy. What's muscle boy? Alright, thanks, Nat. Tell your dad I got the picture. Yay! It was very nice talking to you, Mr. Clam. You too, Nat. You be good now. Hey up, have a nice day. Have a nice day. Bye. I like you, Nat. Oh boy. Okay, stay positive. Need a new voice. Nat's a sweet. I like Nat. That's nice. I don't know what. I always spend so long with a pause trying to work out what the next voice is going to be, and it's always anticlimactic. Stephen Fry? I don't know how to do Stephen Fry voice. Is there any? I don't know. What makes him sound different to other people? And again, impressions are not my thing. I was thinking a bit more general. I don't know. Let's go deep.
Hey man, it's me, Pete. This is what you're getting. None of what you suggested. I heard what happened, but you left work before I woke up.
Astonishing.
Let's meet up, dude. You sound like you need a coffee.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Regular spot. I'll meet you there in 15 minutes. Batman. My name's Pete, not Batman.
This is the first. Oh, it's the first guy. I have no idea what he.
So I got a bit of a cough, man. Throat's a bit tight. That's better. Cool.
Sounds good. Sure. Was there something over here? Bedroom door. Didn't even make it to bed last night. Zoned out in front of the TV and just kind of fell asleep. That sofa was not made for sleeping. My back's killing me. I don't know that one. 6 coffees and an apple do that to you. Ooh, big shell. Spooky. Ghost leave. There's a ghost in the shell, etc. 22C. That one too was just kind of slid down. Physics, man. Building sure looks a lot nicer from the inside. That's not saying much, though.
The duck is nigh.
The duck is nigh. The music quite loud. Well, when I click it advances text. I heard that bin falling over last night. Looks like nobody's cleaning it up. Man, what happened to this part of town? Well, I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen to this part of town.
You, citizen! Have you prepared your soul for the judgment of the duck?
Hey, Bill.
Oh, hey, dude. I'm out on my daily patrol.
People ready for the duck this time, you think?
Not really. For some reason, they just keep on walking past me. Joke's on them, though. They'll get what's coming to them, though. Talking about the coming of the quack.
Anyway, the duck is coming soon enough, I'm sure of it. So what's the deal with the duck again?
I'm glad you asked. The duck of truth sees all and knows all, and he strikes wherever he is needed. Criminals and wrongdoers, liars and cheats, they will all be struck by the duck. Duck struck.
I thought he was supposed to be a kind of superhero.
Better even, supreme hero.
Ultra mega hero? Infinity hero? Do you do this all day? Doesn't it get boring?
Boring? Not at all. Waiting for the dock is a fantastic and exciting experience. Full of wonder and awe at the feathered fascination.
But to be practical about it, I usually do 2-3 hour shifts. Keeps me nice and hyped, and I get to have lunch between. What's new on the streets?
Look around, dude. Not much. King and the city council still don't give a crap about this part of town.
King, the mayor?
No, King who runs the Chinese place on the subterraneous street and forth. Of course I'm talking about the mayor. We got crime, run down streets, smashed windows.
Bums on every corner.
Hey, I know you just lost your job, but don't be so hard on yourself.
Sad face. I wasn't talking about me.
That's the spirit. Only thing we got to keep us safe is the duck.
Did I mention the duck? You might have. Wait, how do you know I just lost my job?
I was listening to the song earlier. The guy mentioned it about 100 times.
I'll be on my way then.
Beware the gaze of the dark.
Sure. Caught on the net. Are your children being lured into web fishing? Full story on page 11. I remember when the Snacky Bay post was all about tackling real big stories. Now they just keep getting people hooked on sensationalist headlines. The duck seasel. Alright, Snacky Bay's very own vigilante. A duck. Guess that's the hero we deserve. I guess I know who I'm reserving that voice for. Shop window. I don't have time for window shopping. I mean, I can't even afford window shopping. A clothesline. Ironic. Green vendor booth. Organic sandbags. Eco-friendly. Hello, sandbag vendor. You look cool. I don't know. I don't do improv. So what are voices? I don't know. Oh, come to have a look at... No, that doesn't work at all. Hippie. How does hippie do? How does, know your pain?
Come to have a look at my wares, I see. Don't worry, it might be on the street, but there's nothing streety about the quality of my products.
Streety?
Street vendor lingo. Don't read too much into it. Anyway, you're looking to buy a sandbag?
You're selling sandbags?
Yes, sir, only the finest high-quality sandbags.
Actual sandbags. I almost thought it was, I don't know, street talk for something else.
I think that says more about you than it does about me. We only fill our sandbags with the finest organic sand.
I always do American. I don't know why. Tell me more about how you make your sandbags.
It's a bit of a baggy, are you? That's also not street lingo, don't worry about it. Well, you'll be glad to learn that all our sandbags are handcrafted. Our workers use the finest bag materials, hemp, linen, cotton, and lovingly draw out and cut the shape and patterns for our trademark bags. They then sew the pieces together carefully and with immaculate precision to form stunning organic bags. Our foragers then go out to the most undisturbed beaches and handpick every single grain of sand. After a sufficient amount has been collected, they then transport the sand by carrier jellyfish. At the workshop, our fillers remove the sand carefully from the little bags attached to the delicate jellyfish tentacles. The jellyfish are then left to roam free for 3 years, so they don't tire out. We take the artisan bags and then gently pour the sand into them, making sure to not overfill them. After optimal sand levels have been achieved, we then sew the bags together completely, creating a beautiful, holistic piece of art. The sandbags are then brought to me by Seahorse, and I handle them and sell them with the care they deserve.
I didn't realize so much went into making sandbags.
Few people do.
It's excessive. You'd rather buy the tiny rock cloth containers than sandbags, personally. Taking notes to talk to every random NPC within a 100-foot radius. Did you always want to work with sandbags?
Well, when I was a little boy, I planned on carrying on my father's business. My daddy's business.
What did he do?
Crime.
Oh.
But you know, as you grow up, you realize what you really love, really want to dedicate your life to.
So, sandbags. Suddenly a lot of people are muting you.
Love them.
Why working in the streets? Why not get a shop?
I like to get down to street level. Nothing makes the sandbag connoisseur happier than getting sandbags in their own neighborhood. On the way to work, to the store, pick up their kids. Since I'm out already, I might as well pick up a new sandbag for the living room. That sort of thing.
Sounds like a pretty niche market.
It is, but there's always competition.
Really? In the sandbag industry? What, online?
Oh no, just down the street. This new guy set up shop a while back.
Never thought I'd see 2 sandbag salesmen in one day, let alone on the same street.
Well, the general public have really opened their eyes to the versatility and usefulness of a good sandbag.
They started off as hippie and it's now gone to jazz club. I'm not sure why.
Go on, give any problem you might face in day-to-day life, and I'll tell you how a sandbag would solve it.
Cracks in the wall.
Just pile 20 sandbags by the wall. You'll have a cool, hip new wall, and your wall cracks will be cleverly disguised. And if you pile them up all the way to the ceiling, it's load-bearing, too. You can practically knock out the old wall. Kiss that crack goodbye. Don't actually do that. That's not street lingo.
How about not being able to pay the rent?
Our bags are redeemable in most of our stores. You can practically use them as currency.
I'd still have to buy the bags, though.
That's why I'm always telling people to invest in us. No money in the bank, still got things in the bag.
See, I invested in pineapple.
Broken sink? Throw out the sink. Put in a bag instead.
Then how would I do the dishes?
Eat off the bag. Voila. No dishes. Problem solved.
Well, I just lost my job.
You know, I feel a lot of people could use more free time. People work themselves to death nowadays. Running around, constantly stressing about things. There's more to this world than a job and money, you know. You can see past the material things. You don't need a fancy car or an expensive apartment. Live life more freely. That's what I say. Go places. Travel. Experience.
Get a sandbag?
Exactly. Dare to dream.
People hunting you down with firearms.
Yeah, you got me there.
Guess you made your point. Anyway. I'll be on my way, thank you.
Stop by anytime.
The next person is going to have a significantly smoother voice because we're halfway through the stream and I should not have...
Support your local sandbag dealer.
Stop talking. We'll get to him. Right. Sorry, I needed a drink. Job entrance. Bag boy needed. Guess I could apply for that. All I can see is the sports section. It might be a goal. Celebrations as local sports team wins sport event. The ball. Does it go through a hoop or between 2 poles? Our panel of experts share their thoughts. No end in sight for sports journalists. Strike. Sound like you've been gargling sand. Feel like it. It's a poster from the election. Vote. The mayor took his re-election campaign quite seriously this year. Speeches, interviews, debates must have cost him a lot of money. Feels like that money could have had a better use, like fixing up this part of town, or to pay rent, or you know, buying some bags. Tiny rock cloth containers.
You look like a man who knows quality. Well, you've come to the right place. Only the finest tiny rock cloth containers here, sir.
You're selling sandbags too?
Shush! No, we're selling tiny rock cloth containers, sir. Only the best.
Isn't that just a sandbag?
No, it's not.
I fail to see the difference.
Our name is way catchier and way more descriptive. Also, one of the 2 is copyrighted and the other isn't.
Want to tell me how you make your products?
What? Take bag, take sand, fill bag with sand. Next question.
I guess that's what I should have expected.
Well, we like to be direct with our customers. No fancy words, no sleazy sales pitch. Just good, solid, tiny rock cloth containers.
So why do I need a sandbag?
When don't you need a tiny rock cloth container?
Can't think of anything right now, but
See? Can't live without them.
why should I buy from you?
Just take a look at my wares. No fuss, all quality. We make solid containers built to last. This isn't about trendy, hipster accessories. This is the real deal. The real sandbag for the real man.
You mean tiny rock cloth container?
Oh crap, I did it again. I can't afford another visit from the lawyers.
Why call them tiny rock cloth? I think we've ascertained this. Copyright issues.
Typical, isn't it? We've been selling them for ages. And then someone comes along with a piece of paper and bang! We get shafted.
But why tiny rock cloth containers? Surely there must be a better name.
Like what?
Ooh. What are we going to go with? Gravel sack, soil pouch, silt pocket, granule gunny, grain poke, pebble pot, ballast. I like gravel sack.
Gravel isn't sand, man. You know if you're in the business.
Soil pouch?
Soil comes from the very upper layer of the earth.
So? Oh, right. Silt pocket.
You don't even know what silt is, do you?
I do know the definition of atrophy, though.
Yes. Try again, wise guy.
Granule gunny?
That's what I... What?
No. Grain poke?
Are you looking up synonyms to bag somewhere? Nobody knows what a poke is.
It's like a pig in a poke, you know? The common expression, you put the pig in the bags. It's a pig in a poke. Pebble pot?
Sounds like a penguin, not a sandbag.
Haha.
I mean, tiny rock
Container. Tiny rock cloth container. It's... yeah. Ballast.
Wait, that actually works. Crap.
Like a paper poke. Can't think of anything else. Cool. I'll just head off now.
Come back when you're itching for quality.
Maybe I do need a sandbag. I mean, they are versatile and all. Don't have any money. Which one do I get, though? I've got the strange feeling that this is an incredibly important decision that will greatly impact my life somehow. What do we do? Are we going with smooth jazz or tiny rock cloth container? I imagine this has absolutely no impact on the story. I kind of want to go with the tiny rock cloth container. Just because... you know, support the little guy. This is so dumb. I know. I love it. I'm buying a tiny rock cloth container.
You made a smart choice, sir. Here's your tiny rock cloth container. Enjoy.
Really? You're... Jazz. Really? You're buying from him? Look at that thing. It's not even called a sandbag.
I'm going to leave before you speak anymore. Goodbye. Here we are. Oh, it's the jellyfish. Pete's probably waiting for me inside. I'm going to say hello to the jellyfish first. You boys seem to be having a good time. You know, that does look fun.
Hey, you're right, Daddy-O. Real hip, man, real hip.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.
You stay cool now.
Music is a little bit up and down in this. Looks like there's a big pile of boxes in there. Anyway, can't keep Pete waiting. Pete, what was your voice? Kind of surfer dude, wasn't it? Who's that? Was that the boss? Piles? I don't know, man. He kept going on and on about them. Oh no, that's our friend. I'm sure this guy colour keeps changing of their name. What was it? And then just like that, I don't know what to make of it. Voice, no, more voices. You guys good? Need anything else? Nah, we're good, Dex, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye, Snacky Bay Prime Mayo. It doesn't make sense, though. Why you? What did he say? Not really, no, I don't get it either. Also, something sketchy. Sketchy? How so? Treat yourself. Remember, treat yourself. No reason for people to be laid off. There's no reason for me to be laid off. Bosman was acting very suspicious. No reason for people to be laid off. Yeah, I hear the company's been doing well. Well, that's what I said. We're shipping more mayonnaise now than ever before. You know, I meant to talk to you about that. We are shipping a lot of mayonnaise, but a surprisingly large part of that mayo is promotional. Promotional? Yeah. Samples, tests, reimbursements, stuff like that. Loads and loads. Why, though? Why so much free mayo? Beats me. And then there were those 50 tons of mayo that just went missing. Lost. Was it turned into concrete? So is the company doing well? If they're spending that much on getting the brand out and also losing huge shipments of mayo, that doesn't sound like a company is doing well. We've been doing sort of chalk art. Yeah. So is it just a lie? A rumor that they've spread to keep everyone happy? Like I said, dude, beats me. There's no reason for me to be laid off. Bosman even said so himself. You were made junior sales, what, 2 months ago? Barely even that. No one even gets promoted. No one gets promoted only to get fired without some reason. Doesn't seem more likely that they just demote you instead, for sure. It does seem more likely. I just woke up. That means the most likely reason for you being fired didn't exist until sometime between these past 2 months. So what's happened? Past 2 months? Probably a whole lot. Maybe we can narrow it down somehow. Bosman was acting very suspicious. He was talking about pie a lot. Suspicious? What do you mean? You know what he's like. Usually it's all talk of synergy and workflow and buzzwords like that, but he tries to act like he's your best friend. This time it was different. He wasn't giving me any straight answers, changing the subject. You guys want some fruit pie? No, we're fine. Actually, never offer us that again, Dex, thanks. Also, he was meeting with someone before I came in. Did you see who? Nope, and Cheryl had no idea either. Whoever they were, they left with Bosman's private elevator. They took it. They stole the elevator. So no one but Bosman knew who it was. Hear what they were talking about? See, that's the thing. Something about needing something done, and there was a certain tension and hostility in the air. Oh, so it could have been his wife. But why be so secretive about his wife? Does sound strange. So you think something's amiss? Something was definitely off. I think it's the fruit pie. I'm glad you guys didn't have any. It's definitely gone bad. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just having a hard time dealing with this whole situation. You did get fired. But then again, so did poor Lindsay. Wow, you know, I almost completely forgot about her. Well, if she's in the same situation as you, maybe she knows something. You're right. I should talk to her. And whatever her voice is. If only I knew where she lived. Lives. If only I knew where she lives. Is that right? I don't like mixing up those past and present participles. I don't know where she lives, but I've seen her office. Not pretty. Her office? Oh, hang on. Sorry, Sorry on the way here. Just head outside and into the alley. Into the alley? Yeah, just outside and then to your left, past the garbage. What, she's there right now? Yeah. Seems like a pretty good time to talk to her, all things considered. Remember, I told you she took it pretty hard. I like that. Get to do it again. It's a box vault. To the box gate. Oh, there's a cafe back door. Is this supposed to be some kind of door? Wait, it says something at the top. Snacky Bay Prime Relish. Prime Relish. I guess they take the deliveries in and the trash out through that door. So what's Lindsay doing here? Graffiti. What an artsy strike against the establishment. Box tower. It says water cooler. Is this supposed to be an office? Somebody's having a crisis. A sheet says cubicle wall. Looks like the place is still under construction. It's made of concrete. Looks like Lindsay's world got turned upside down. Then again, I shouldn't be surprised. Stranger things have happened. Ah! I haven't even seen it, and I get that. It's funny. Piece of cardboard. That one doesn't say anything. I guess it's Dadaism. Lindsay. Hello. Do you know what? I read through that in my head in a Scottish accent, and I lost it in my head just reading it. So I'm not even going to try it out loud. Hello, sir. Welcome to Snacky Bay Prime Relish. How can I help you today? Lindsay? What are you doing here? Why, I work here, silly. This is my job. The same job I've had for ages. Lindsay, you were fired yesterday. Me? Fired? Oh, no, I wasn't. Oh, you must be confusing me with someone else. I've been with the company for years and years. There's no way they could fire me. Why, that would be horrible. Can you imagine? I'd lose my marbles. No, I've been with Snacky Bay Prime Relish a good while back, sir. What is all this? It was silly. It says, what, right by the door? Snacky Bay Prime Relish. This is our corporate headquarters. Seems a bit too real. Wasn't expecting it to be quite so silly about real things. So this is your new office. Well, I certainly don't know what about new, but yes, this is my office. Now, can I help you? Did you build all this yourself? In one day, on your own? This whole office? Don't be silly. That's all on the company. Those nice construction workers. It's all cardboard, Lindsay. It doesn't take... Wait, did Herman have anything to do with this? And that nice heavy-duty construction crane. Yes. He borrows it from his brother. You sell relish. Who buys relish? Loads of people. Relish is delicious. Waking up to a slice of relish on toast is the best part of everybody's day. People do that? They should. Okay. The Clam Man was developed by a multicultural team of various faiths and beliefs, and the views and opinions expressed by any characters in the game do not necessarily state or reflect those of the studio or its management. We would like to make it clear that we do not condone or encourage any activities relish and toast related. That's just vile. There we go. I thought that was serious for a moment. Anyway, I was fired too, Lindsay, and I don't know why. That's why I came to see you. We've both been fired on the same day for seemingly no reason. Do you have any idea what this is about? I keep telling you so, I don't. I wasn't fired. I've been working here forever. Right. Sounds like she's in complete denial. If I want some answers out of her, I gotta play it smart. Everything's running smoothly at Snacky Bay Prime Relish? Oh yes, I'd say so. Sounds like a wonderful company to work for. Oh, absolutely. I love my job. I love relish. I'm sure. Nothing beats a steady and secure work environment. You know, everything just works. No layoffs or anything like that. Yes, no layoffs. No one getting fired. Absolutely no one. And if they did, I'm sure the company would have a good reason for it. I'm sorry, what are we talking about? She doesn't seem to respond well to anything regarding getting fired. I need to try something else. Anything out of the ordinary lately? Out of the ordinary? Like what? I don't know. Any big changes at work? Any events planned? You know, rumours, gossip? Oh, you shouldn't listen to gossip. It's all so baseless and malicious. Malicious? Sounds like some pretty bad rumours then. I mean, just rumours in general. No, I tend to do my job as well as I can and just be nice to all my wonderful co-workers. So it's all business as usual? That's right, smooth sailing. Guess I have to be more specific. Any big sales lately? Oh, loads. It's hard work, you know, taking care of those massive shipments. But the management trusts me 100%. Oh, so all sales go through you? Well, all sales and shipments within the city. Exports isn't really my area. I see, so you've got a pretty good grasp on all the relish moving around the city. That's right, both promotional and commercial. If I was worried about having a vocal warm-up, I really shouldn't have. You do a lot of promotional relish. Actually, lately we've done tons, and I'm overseeing all of it. But like I said, management trusts me completely. They wouldn't bat an eye if I went through every single shipment just to make sure everything is cleared and good to go. I mean, it's not like there's anything I shouldn't see. I'm sorry, I must be boring you. Something she shouldn't see. The office doesn't seem very crowded. Where are all the co-workers? Oh, they must be all out. Everyone's out? Where did they go? Probably a team-building exercise, yes? That must be it. Without you? Well, I mean, I get along so well with everyone already. You can't spell smells like team spirit without Lindsay. What about the N? What? The N in Lindsay. And the D. And the Y. What? Why what? Oh, I was just being funny, you silly goose. That was an awful joke. I didn't want you to come? Oh, no, I chose not to go along, you know? I've got pretty bad knees, and they were probably going to do some kind of physical activity or whatnot. You don't like sports? No, not really. I like staying at home watering the seaweeds. Sometimes I'll play my Fintendo, sometimes do a crossword puzzle. So did they ask you to come along? Yes, isn't that nice of them? Always trying to bring me out of my shell. She seems so convinced that she's actually working at a new company. Worrying, really. But I need to make her talk, otherwise I'll never be able to help her. They didn't take you with them? Oh, yes, what a wonderful bunch they are. It's all jokes and good times, mutual respect all around. That sounds real nice, Lindsay. So you trust all your co-workers completely? I do. Like I said, everyone respects everyone, you know. Everyone minds their own business and their own job. Yes, Herman does both. No snooping around, you know. Just everything real great. Why would somebody be snooping around? Did I say snooping around? I must have misspoke. Yes, that's it. Anyway, let's talk about something else, shall we? You never told me what I could help you with today. Snooping around. Did someone see her do something? Rat around? Your boss treats you well? My boss, Mr. Grossman. Oh, of course he does. You get along with him? Certainly, Mr. Grossman is a really nice boss. So understanding, so sympathetic. Just a wonderful person to work for. Right. No problems? Not a single one. Every workday is a day to relish. Okay. Are you and your boss close? Close? I'm not sure what you're trying to say here. I mean, you're good friends. To a degree that is appropriate for work, I'd say. Oh, you're insinuating something here. Nope, just ask him. If he's nice and all, you know. He's very nice, very, very nice and polite, and not my type at all. And you're making me feel all embarrassed. Well, that went in a completely different direction than I thought it would. Let's try something else. So you feel you can talk to him about anything? Well, certainly not everything. But all things work-related, sure. So, very much mutual trust, then. Yes, absolutely. Everyone trusts me completely, including my boss. And you trust him? Yeah, well, yes, of course, yes. I mean, what kind of employee would I be if I didn't trust my employer completely? I couldn't work for a man that I couldn't trust fully. That makes sense. So, Mr. Grossman is an upstanding person. No skeletons in the closet. Nope. None. Mr. Grossman would never hide anything from us. Mr. Grossman is always honest, and... I'm sorry, why are you asking about this again? Yeah, just making small talk. However, do you think, hypothetically, if you found out that your boss had some kind of dirty secret, would you quit? Or do you think he'd, I don't know, fire you if you found out that you knew? How can we stop talking about work? It just gets so dreary and drawn out. Let's talk about something else, shall we? This Mr. Grossman sounds like everything Mr. Bolzman isn't. You've probably been saying that, Grossman. She's making that pretty clear. Lindsay, let's be honest. Did you see something you shouldn't see? And someone caught you? Something that goes all the way to the top, something Mr. Bolzman knew about. Maybe even planned? I was so careful. I wasn't snooping around, I swear. Lindsay, I believe you. What did you see? What happened? It's all about the mayonnaise, Mr. Clam Man. It's all about the mayonnaise. Lindsay, what are you saying? I think I've said too much. They told me to stay quiet. Is that the phone? What?
That ringing! Ring, ring, ring!
Lindsay, you're just saying ring, ring, ring.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it's ringing. Yes, positively. Oh, it's coming from downstairs. I have to take this. Oh, it's been wonderful chatting with you. Let's talk again sometime.
Lindsay,
Ring, 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 ring. Sorry, I have to go. Have a wonderful day.
Lindsay, I can still see you.
No, you can't. I'm in the basement. Ring, ring, ring.
Fine. Take care, Lindsay. Hope you get better soon.
You too.
Poor thing. But now I know something shady is happening at Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise. I guess I should try and figure out what. Maybe Pete can help. Don't worry, Lindsay. I'll sort this out for both of our sakes. You'll be alright.
Everything's fine. Let's drop this.
Do we roll the dice?
Well. This is a bit of a surprise, isn't it?
Oh, hello.
Sounds like the two of you had a lovely chat about nothing. It was about nothing, wasn't it?
I'm sorry, what?
You and me chowderhead. I'm sure you can tell, but our mutual boxy friend there has had a rough day or two. We wouldn't want to make things worse for her, would we now? That doesn't seem like something good friends would do, would it? Good friends don't make other feel bad. Good friends know how to respect and to be understanding of problems. Give space and have unconditional support and care for friend. Two trees with separate trunks, but crayons of leaf that intertwine. That's beautiful, Patrov. Yeah, it's real nice. Nail it on the head. It's a really important thing, friendship. Most important thing in the world. Like breakfast. So I'm sure a good person like you would know when to back off. Ain't that right?
You're telling me not to talk to Lindsay anymore?
Well, I feel like that would ruin your friendship with her. I mean, if you completely stop talking with each other, that's not what we're trying to advocate.
Friends are family. We wouldn't want to break family up. Not our goal here.
Right. We just think maybe you shouldn't be talking to her with your words, you know? Still hang out and talk. Just don't use any words. Eyes can say plenty, and hands.
A lot of our people perceive you as body language, you know.
Exactly. So we're saying leave her alone, but not completely. Don't talk to her. With words. I think that's the scenario. That scenario would be best for all of us.
I quite like these guys. This is sort of like trying to be threatening, but at the same time encourage some sort of emotional support. Are you guys trying to intimidate me?
Yes.
Oh. You're free to email us later and tell us how we did.
It's mobboys.feedback@snackymail.com. It's from a scale of 1 to 10.
You guys aren't making any sense.
I feel like we made point very clear.
Yes, a very polite, non-threatening sort of threat.
Some people just don't listen, boys. It's all about me. Rude.
Daddy. Switching between voices is not... It's the strangest episode of EastEnders, I know. It's best for me if I don't speak to Lindsay again.
Not just you, all of us.
That way everybody's real happy. No one can talk to Lindsay anymore.
No, we say it's better for all of us if you don't speak to Lindsay.
You guys still speak to Lindsay?
Not a lot, really. We're not really all that close. More sort of acquaintance-level friendship. Say hello if we meet on the street, that sort of thing.
This is making me more confused.
It's real easy. 1, you don't talk with Lindsay anymore. 2, you still remain friends with Lindsay so that we don't make her sad. 3, everyone's better off.
I don't care what you guys say. I'll talk to anyone I want to.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
I will.
No, you won't.
I super will, though.
Nope, you won't.
I'll talk to her super hard.
Definitely not.
I'll use all the words. All of them. Infinity words.
You'll use none of the words.
Why not?
What?
Why can't I talk to her?
Because I said so.
And what if I do talk to her?
There'll be trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Double trouble.
Triple trouble.
The kind of trouble you don't walk away from.
Because it's so bad.
The worst kind of trouble.
All right. Let's take it easy here. Fine. I'll be quiet.
That's a good boy. Now, why don't you go about your business and stop minding everyone else's? Yeah, no more snooping around. No more digging for answer. Go out, enjoy beautiful day instead. Pick up new hobby. Read book. Improve yourself. Buy a sandbag. Travel. Do anything. Take mind off all this, yeah? That's sort of advice, boys.
You guys really are wholesome for a bunch of mobsters.
That's very nice of you to say. Yeah, we appreciate that. The world would be a beautiful place if everyone paid compliments to fellow man. Alright boys, it looks like our job here is done. And you, stop snooting around.
Yes, you've made that quite clear.
Good. What do you say, boys? After work lattes? I love lattes. It is a delicious beverage. Alright, let's move out. See you around, chatter boy.
Chowder boy?
Chowder boy snoops around. Don't you snoop around, Chowder boy. Chowder boy snoops around. It's funny how life can turn on you. Just when you think you have it all figured out, you think just because you made junior sales representative, you're set. Good to go. See you later. Thanks for all the fish. Bye-bye, mum and dad. You settle into a comfortable groove, slow rhythm, the beating of a complacent heart. You grow soft, malleable, ready to be squeezed into the next allegorical cubicle of life. Worst of all, you grow indifferent. You let them gnaw away at you, raise the city you've built. The streetlights die out like fireflies in a rainstorm. The neon signs, hysterical, naked. Hey there.
Hey, how are you? Doing some monologuing?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, don't let me stop you. Please, go on.
Eventually everything around you crumbles, and you don't even see it. Maybe it's willful ignorance. Maybe, deep down all along, this is what it's... had a bad day, huh? Well, yesterday was not great. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Is it relationship problems? It's not... No, it's not relationship problems. You sure? Yes, I'm fairly sure. It's not relationship problems. Well, alright, don't let me stop your monologue. Please keep going. Maybe you knew this could happen. Maybe you expected this to happen. But when it did, you just weren't... I'm sorry, can I help you with something? No, don't worry about me. I'm good. Just thank you kindly. You, on the other hand, sound very distressed. Anything I can help you with? Need someone to talk to? I'm fine, I suppose. I just got fired the other day, so I'm kind of in a rot. Or a rut, rather. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Why'd they let you go? Don't know, to be honest. I've been spending the past day or so trying to figure that out. And? Nothing but a few theories that I can't back up. Nothing substantial, no evidence. And earlier today, some guys told me to quit asking questions. Said I'd get into trouble. Heavy. Sounds like some pretty bad dudes. Actually, as far as threats go, they were really nice about it. Oh. So are you giving up? Hey, here's an idea. I know a place. Go to a location written on the card. Chances are, whatever answers you're looking for, you'll find them there. The Blue Oyster Club. Bar and restaurant. Live music. Spirits and wine. Wait, what? Blue Oyster Club. You want me to go to a restaurant? Hello? Is that the duck? I think it was. Well, evidently that's not where that voice is going. Where'd you go? Guess I might head over there. If it's a restaurant, could use a bite to eat. It should be just up ahead. The storm is here. Heavyweight heroes square off in the title bout. The Baz, the fighter forever wandering from ring to ring. Will he make this one his home? Rage, the forever furious lord of the black eye. Can he be stopped? This Sunday, these two former training buddies will no longer be friends. Sure. There's the mayor, and some indication of the support that he has in this part of town.
Like the moustache. Spray can. Couple of spray cans. Look like the colours have names. Upsettingly red and gritty jet black. Considering what they're used for, that's both tellingly said and a witty payback. There's a street perspective. Now I should just head inside the club since I'm already there. I can do some senseless wandering afterwards. I just did. The amount of posters would suggest that this is a pretty popular club. The lack of any people waiting to get in suggests otherwise. Thought it was another dolphin or something.
What are you trying to suggest?
Oh, just a thought I expressed.
Can I make a request?
Sure, get it off your chest.
Shut it.
Okay, hi Ted. Hey there.
Evicted, what kind of thing?
I was hoping to get into the club.
Don't will, mate. Don't will. This is the hottest club in Snacky Bay right now. Everybody who's assembling comes to the bloister.
That's impressive. Looks like a pretty quiet night tonight, though.
No, exclusive. Pretty exclusive night tonight.
I was hoping to get some answers.
I think, what question?
Why did I get fired?
Couldn't say, mate. Maybe because you're on some hours weekday?
What's going on at Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise?
What are you on about, mate? How should I know? What? Say my mayonnaise. Why are you asking me?
I don't know, actually. Sorry. I spoke to some guy down by the waterfront, and he told me this place usually has the answers.
Look, mate, I'm a bouncer. Whatever business you have in the club, you'll find in the club, not with me. Or are you talking to people at the waterfront?
I didn't go there to talk.
Oh, you went there to monologue?
Yes. How did you know?
Everyone goes there to monologue. Actually, I was there the other night.
Monologuing?
Yeah, noise. Noise to politicians, businessmen, stars and big shots, heading home in fancy cars, home to live their expensive lives. Common man remains here, stranded. Streets black, taken with the dying hopes of a lonely doorman. A sour taste of reality, endless monotony, bouncing from back from the dark side of which we were younger, hopeful days, ghosts and voiced in our dreams. The secret of the bouncer, the blank expression of his face.
Dude, are you okay?
Oh, I'm great, sir. Thanks for asking.
Alright. Sorry if this voice is annoying. I have a limited... He's a poet. I don't have general answers.
Let's go ask some general questions, you drongo.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Never mind. I was hoping to get into the club. Oh, yeah, we already did that. This has already happened. I was hoping to get some answers. No, we've done that. Ah, nothing to make in conversation.
Good attitude, sir.
Fuck you.
Funny, now jog on.
Blue Oyster Club, guess I should head in.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Oh no, there is more. Ah, okay. Think I'm exclusive enough to go inside?
Depends. You on the list?
The list?
Yeah, the list. What's your name?
Clam Man.
Alright, list. Your name's Clam Man.
Yes.
It's weird.
What?
You are a Clam Man and your name is Clam Man.
Yeah?
You don't think that's strange?
I'm kind of used to it, I guess.
Whoever named you made a strange choice, mate. It's like a joke name, like they didn't think it through.
Come on, man. At least it's descriptive.
Well, it's also ridiculous. It's not like my name is Bleeding Frog Bouncer.
Well, what is your name?
Ted. Anyway, can't let you in unless you're on the list.
Ah, there's oh, my name's Clam Man. Oh, sorry, no, that's not what I meant to say.
Oh, really? So tell me, what is your name?
Alex Oyster, Bribe 37 out of 50 speech, Craig Crustacean, Robert Hansies, Sir Philip Sidney, Bob, Lucky Ted, is that a Two Best Friends reference? Joey Bonzo, Terry Camembert, Jack Attack Gonzalez, Mo, Bjorn Big Hand Savage, I like that one, Herman Crab. Okay. Joey Jojo Jr. Shabadoo. Clarence Mannington. Actually, I forgot. I'm gonna go with Bjorn Big Hands Savage. Sounds like a cool guy, but you have tiny hands, mate. It's one of those sarcastic nicknames. No, then yours will be Bjorn Great Character Line Savage. Savage. Alex Oyster? Nonetheless. Ribe. Come on, man, let me in. No. Will this change your mind? Hello, is that a tiny rock cloth container? Sure is. Alright, hurry on in. I bribed him with a tiny rock cloth container. I bet he wouldn't have taken a sandbag. Ooh, you. Lazarus. Live at the Blue Oyster Club. I think I've heard this guy's music, not a huge fan. His stuff's cool, confident, unique. I can't relate. I can relate to that. The Cuddle Boys. Musical equivalent to a marshmallow. I'm on board with that. Coats, nice. Hello, club worker. Hey, man. I'd give you my coat, but I don't have one. Thanks anyway. Busy night? Alright, exclusive night. Yeah. You doing alright there, buddy? Yeah. So, what's up? No way. And then? What a spectacular anecdote. You, sir, are a funny man. I'll just head on in. You like the voice chosen for this guy? When was that? Oh, that guy. Yes, that was the Barbie voice. Do you remember? You asked me to do the Barbie voice. I like you. You're cool. Oh, it's them. I completely missed them. I was looking at the friends in the foreground. Boss, how long will this take? Yeah, we are spending the entire evening here. Stop your complaining. Can a guy help it if he likes music? No, love for music comes from heart. That's beautiful, Petrov. Fine, let's go. Those were the guys from before. Is this a coincidence? Can't be. Oh, why have you got scissors in your... Gee, look at all these schmucks jumping around, making all that racket. They're just enjoying the music, Vinny. I think what Vinny means to say, Seamus, is that it's music to close eyes and sit down. Dreamscape and vision, see? Not dance and jump. Also, Petrov. Anyway, can't stand these people. Come on, let's get to work. What are they doing here? Get to work. How did that guy at the waterfront know? Need a job? Sure you do. Call us. They must have got inside. Wicked fire stuff. I love having to choose voices without knowing the character. So we have to go through all of this. Oh no, that's the. So we have that was the other guy, wasn't that? That was the tall one. So we have to go through all of this. Seems like a lot of work. What this, Vinny? Boss says to clean up. But you're the boss. The big boss. Our boss. The crab. No, not him. The other guy. You say clean up. I don't see duster. Organise. Go through the inventory. You know, make sure everything's in order. But it's just my... Listen. Sooner we get this done, sooner we're out of here. Capiche? Alright, let's get to work, Petrov. Ah. I think I've done the voices the wrong way around. The inventory? So the mobsters run this place? I've got to find out what they're doing here. That's not going to happen as long as they're in here, though. I need to make them leave. But how? Is there going to be a puzzle in this point-and-click game? No, this is just a visual novel, but I'm on board. Looks like that thing leads to the back room. Can't feel any air coming out, so it must be going in. That's how that works. Beer. Can't complain. How organised? bar stuff. Lighter fluid. Snacky Bay homemade organic lighter fluid. I guess it's all about branding. I should take it. Could come in handy. Maybe I can trick them into leaving. Fire! There's a fire! That is fire? What was it? That is the fire. We have to leave, boss.
Oh, hold your horses, stingers. Can you smell any smoke?
No?
Well, what do they say about fire?
Pass. No smoke without fire.
That's right.
No smoke, no fire. Somebody is just trying to be clever. Keep working. So do I? How do inventory? Ah, I have an inventory. The definition of atrophy. Atrophy. Decrease or deterioration due to inactivity or not being in use. Like. Okay, I need to find some sort of lighting implement. Piece of paper. Job vacancy, sweet. Wait, there's something written in the small print on the page too. Gotcha, no job here, idiot. This fake job opening was posted by the We Have Jobs But You Don't gang. Can I take this and burn it? No. Bathroom 2, I don't need to go in right now. Out of order. Audience, they're going nuts! And the place is packed like a sardines in a can. They didn't like that. Oh, right. Sorry. Wait, what was I doing? Was I listening to the music? Or looking at the woman in the red dress? Party. No, that's fine. Don't feel like it, thank you. Understandable. Shiny. Anything over here? Hello. Orange patron. Hey, I'm Clam Man. Good for you! Simple enough. Bar patrons. And of course, just went crazy.
No way, so?
Hey, bar, look out!
Oh my god, what happened?
Sure. Hello? I think I know that guy. He's a singer. Hello, bartender. Hi there. This is where I would do London accent, but I've already done that.
Hey, what can I get you?
There you go. You have strained. That's what you've got. That's the voice. What have you got?
Short temper and low tolerance for indecisiveness. What do you want?
That's an appropriate voice, turns out. About that back room.
What about it? What do you want to ask?
Dunno, curiosity?
You know those guys?
Well, we've spoken once or twice. Or once.
So you with them? With your organisation?
What? No, not at all.
Oh, good. You're investigating them.
I mean, that's a powerful word.
So what? They're blackmailing you too?
Well, not blackmailing.
Yeah, me neither.
Jokes in this game. Yeah. You're being blackmailed.
I just told you I'm not.
I guess I'm not convinced.
Well, you better convince yourself quickly, Buster, or I'll convince you myself.
I get the feeling you're using convince in the you're not using convince in the trying to explain something to change their mind sense.
No, more in the I'll smash your face in sense.
I'm glad we understand each other.
Likewise, stupid.
They're here often?
They come and go. Just when I became owner, they came in on the first night, made it clear they want a back room for them and their eyes only, effectively occupying it. I don't know what, or how, or when they move, anything in there. I try not to ask questions.
How come you let them?
Let's just say they... Actually, let's not say anything. I'll stay out of it. I'll stay out of trouble. If that means letting them have the back room, fine.
Peculiar. Is there a key?
Of course there's a key, idiot. And they have it.
Have you ever tried finding out what's in there?
Look, I'll stay out. I'll stay in business. Besides, they keep the door locked.
Is it always locked?
Yeah, they're pretty careful with that. Although, one time, a fire alarm went off and everyone had to evacuate. I came running and left the door open.
Did you have a look inside?
I didn't, but my former partner did.
So, what did he see?
I don't know.
3 of them came back before he got back out of the room.
And your partner never told you?
Nah, after that he was too busy with his new hobbies, laying down and drinking soup for a straw.
Ow. So how can I get in there?
You don't, as long as they're in there.
So I get them out first. Any ideas how I do that?
No, not really. Only way in or out is the door. And the air vent, maybe. But unless you smell worse than you do now, that won't help much.
Yeah, never mind. How come this club is so exclusive?
Exclusive? Alright, you were talking to Ted earlier. Dunno.
But you're the owner, aren't you? You've got to at least be happy you're doing well.
Look, man, I haven't got time to brag. Between running this place, keep track of everything, and bartending, I don't even have enough time to talk to my reflection in the mirror. I've got to be on top of everything, making sure everything's going to plan.
Fine, but if you had to pick one thing that'd make this place more exclusive, what would it be?
Well, facilities are nice.
Oh yes, I saw you were renovating the bathroom.
Someone's renovating the bathroom.
Busy night?
You think this is busy? You should have been here last Saturday.
What happened last Saturday?
It was busy.
I don't know why that one got me. It's not even a joke. And I said it. Anyway, how long have you been bartending?
Long time. I was the bartender here before I became the owner.
Oh, so you know your stuff.
Sure do. What's your point?
Any good stories?
Well, it's one time an idiot came in asking for stories.
Okay, I get the hint. Any signature drinks?
I do. Don't think you're a man enough for it, though.
Oh, what's in it? That's a toxic masculinity phrase there.
2 parts gin, 2 parts herb, and anise liqueur, 1 pot pickle juice, a teaspoon of mayo, 2 parts industrial strength rubbing alcohol, a hint of actual poison, ghastly, barley, 2 points dry white wine, some peppercorn kernels, pair of scissors, and if you have one, a small rock. I call it a sledgehammer moustache.
The sledgehammer moustache.
Just one is enough to smash it a bit.
And the moustache?
I like the sound of it.
No symbolic meaning?
Smells bad if you set it on fire.
Is it flammable?
Used to be, back when the recipe contained raw motor oil. I had to change it though due to some ridiculous health and safety thing. Really took the sting out of it.
Could you mix me a sledgehammer moustache?
Big boy, huh? Well, you're out of luck. Just sold the last one.
Can't you make a new one?
Didn't you hear the ingredients? That takes at least an hour. Besides, it's not strictly legal to mix those substances indoors. I have a lab. If you want to taste, you'd have to get it from someone else.
So I'm guessing it's this. It's flammable, you say?
It used to be back when the recipe contained raw motor oil. Health and safety, you know. Terrible. Really want to ask someone in the crowd. Those degens are always waving lighters around.
Yeah, I don't care about this after all. I'm gonna get back to work. I'll let you get back to work, sorry, I don't have a job. That's my problem.
Gracious of you.
Hello, orange patron. Hey.
Hey!
I think I kind of need that drink of yours.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Sure, take it.
What, just like that? No errand I need to run or item I need to trade?
Nah, take it. But if you really want to do something for me, you listen to my story.
Sure.
Oh, cool.
Why did I choose this voice?
So I was born in a small town. I say small, but it was really kind of medium-sized town. Just the right size. I had 2 older siblings, brother and sister, Jack and Jane. Then later I got 2 younger siblings, sister and brother again. What were the odds? My mum thinks it was so funny. Anyway, I was a quiet child. I spent my time by myself, just imagining things and playing with my toys. We used to go visit my grandma over the weekend. She'd be so happy to see us. We'd tell her all about the things we learned at school, and in the weekend she'd be patiently listen to all of us. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. First few years were uneventful. I took my first steps just turning 1, and then my first word was, what? Anyway, me and my siblings would play and have fun, especially in the summers when we go and visit the family in the countryside. My uncle owns a big farm out west.
Several hours later.
And that's my first skill yet. When I got home that day, I discovered... You're alright, you look a bit pale.
I have to go do a thing. Yes, a thing. I have to do a thing.
What thing?
Anything.
Alright, well, hurry back. I'm getting to some really interesting bits.
Drink added to inventory. I now need a lighter. So right click it. Do any of you have a lighter? Anyone have any matches? Yeah, football teams.
What? No, matches, as in fire, a lighter.
Lighter, you want to lose weight?
No, I'm saying I need to light something on fire.
Well, if it's already on fire, what do you want to light it?
Seriously, you guys aren't even being clever.
Maybe we're not clever, but at least we're stupid.
That's not a joke. You're dumb.
Alright, fine. Maybe this will lighten you up.
Okay. This is very dumb. And I also like it. Click and drag items together in the inventory to combine them. Sure. Blip, 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 blip. Okay. Put it there, and then grab this. Boom. Excuse me, there may or may not be a fire.
Patrov, did you? I did not. You smell it too?
Of course he does, I do too. It's awful.
It smells like someone hit me on the head with manhole cover. To stinky manhole.
Smells. No, my mind is unraveling.
It smells like someone burnt rubber on a road made of burnt rubber. It smells like some kind of
Accents.
It smells like some kind of horrible poison that kills other poisons. It smells like someone was dead, then came back to life, farted, and then died again. It smells like burnt popcorn, mayonnaise, parsley, and a small rock was set on fire in a bath of industrial strength alcohol. It smells like all of the above. Horrible! Horrible. Horrible. Come on, boys, can't stay in here. Get out, get out, get out. Boy, am I lucky not to have a nose.
Then how do you smell?
Terrible. All right, let's see what they were hiding.
Look at the tomato. Wow, I've never seen this much mayonnaise in one room before, and I worked at a mayonnaise factory. All right, I better have a good look at everything here before I leave. Just look at all this. Why keep all this here? Where did they get all this? It's a portrait. I think there's something written on the frame, though. Lady and Red, 1893. The woman in the portrait famously coined the saying, "Frank, get out of bed, back to work, or so help me God." Cool. I like red. Red's cool. Filing cabinet number 1. Let's have a look in here. Some kind of correspondence. Mr. Loudmouth, I hope you find today's shipment satisfactory. The amount sent was what was agreed upon during our earlier meeting. So far, no questions have been asked. Looking forward to our future meetings. Signed, Mr. Handsome Face. After that, there's a bunch of numbers. There's no logic to them. Another letter. Dear Mr. Loudmouth, I enjoyed our meeting yesterday. We seem to have quite a lot in common. I listened to the tape you gave me and I'm particularly fond of track 5. Anyway, here's the product. Hope to hear from you soon. Smiley face. Signed, Mr. Handsome Face. More seemingly random numbers and a list of Snacky Bay Prime mayonnaise products. This letter has a faint smell of something fruity? Perfume? Hey there, Loudy. First off, one of my minions started asking questions. I wouldn't worry just yet, but I'm keeping an eye on her. There's the mayo, blah, 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 blah. The new McGregorson Boys movie is showing at the Spritz. How's Friday night, winky face? Can't wait to see you again, XOXOXO. Your handsome face. Smiley, smiley. I thought we didn't have a nose. That's... yes. But it says, I'm glad I don't have a nose. It's a handwritten letter. Paper looks expensive. It even has a sigil. I'm getting into cult stuff. To Loudmouth and Handsome Face. I've been patient with the two of you, as you followed my orders quite satisfactory, but as I read through the shipment details and attached letters, it becomes clear to me that I will have to lecture the both of you regarding this. The two of you will keep things formal. Do not forget that I oversee every minute detail of my plans, and that includes your correspondence. If I see one more letter with ridiculous language, parentheses and colons, or anything irrelevant to your task, I will take action. You both know what that means. I hope I've made myself clear. You'll be turned into mayonnaise. It's not signed, but there's a stamp at the end. This must be written by the mastermind of all this, and honestly, I can't say I don't agree with him. How does he know the letter smelled of perfume? clever. It's almost as if this is a not particularly well thought out comedy game. Pile of mayonnaise. Those are all economy jumbo sized fun packs. Literally a ton. This is a fortune in mayonnaise. I thought that was a lamp desk. Doesn't sound like the girl at the bar gets much use out of this room anymore. So either those 3 gangsters use this as an office or someone else does. Filing cabinet number 4. Yeah, she did find out. I'll take care of it though. The leak will be sealed. Lol. To make up for your worries, I wrote you a little something. Roses are red, violets are blue. The sun in the sky reminds me of you. The jellyfish chirp as they play in the mud. Here's the next shipment, you big handsome stud. Lol, winky face. I think I've read enough. I think I've seen enough to start drawing conclusions. Someone has been smuggling mayo out of the company into the hands of these gangsters. And it certainly sounds like it's Bosman, the sneaky son of a... Now I know Bosman is Handsome Face, and the gangster he's in contact with is Loudmouth. I still don't know who that is exactly. Besides, this isn't enough. I need definite proof. I need names, dates, and numbers. That's how I take those guys down. And I know where to get it. The Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise Company Records Office. Getting into the Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise Company Records Office was no simple ordeal. Knowing he couldn't simply walk in and have a look, the Clam Man had to think of another way to go through the records. So he hatched a cunning plan. He would break into the Snacky Bay Prime Mayonnaise Company Records Office under the cover of night. This, of course, was no small feat, and the Clam Man knew this. So he made a list of items he'd need for the great break-in. A hook to hook to the side of the building. A rope to then climb the side of the building with. A map to know which side of the building he was supposed to break into. There were 4 possibilities, 3 too many. Satisfied with his plan, the Clam Man took to the streets to acquire the items needed. Caps lock. Alright, if I hurry, I can break into the office tonight. A rope, a hook, and the floor plans. Shouldn't be too hard, right? And I think that's where we're going to leave off for the night, because I will not be able to speak tomorrow if we continue. Apparently I cannot click on the menu because it makes me go to the cafe. It saved before I got here, it's fine. Actually, if I walk over here... Ah, see, cunning. Main menu. Sure you want to go to the menu, progress will be stayed at the start of the most recent screen you entered. Marvellous. So that's Clam Man. As we have seen, many holes in the logic of this game, but it's silly. Love this game. I think we'll probably carry this on Sunday. I'm glad I spotted it in the bundle. As I say, if you want to support the developer, you can always buy the game and play it yourself before I finish it, or apparently there's a sequel. So, and it's on Steam and all that. Which I may check out, because I really like it. I'm very fond of the gangsters. It's the wholesome gangsters. I like that dynamic. So yeah. Snap, snap. Clack, clack. Yeah, this is a silly little game. It's a good time. Yeah. So thank you for coming along. Tomorrow I presume there is a Chippy Nethers Day. As ever. Alright. Clicking on things. I, however, will be back next on Saturday to design stickers for Patreon. Speaking of which, this month's Patreon stickers came through today, and they are very nice, and I managed to fit 14 onto a single sheet. So I will post those off tomorrow morning, along with last month's rewards, the watercolours, which I forgot about. Well, I didn't forget about, but I was going to do with this lot. And it's been a while and all that sort of stuff. So anybody who's supporting me on Patreon at that tier will receive the last month's watercolours and this month's stickers forthwith, as soon as Royal Mail can deliver them. And I'm also designing next month's stickers now, by which I mean in my own time, and we're going to be designing the month after's stickers on Saturday, so that we're all back to being caught up and not drastically behind because of lockdown and such. Anyway, how many of these voices do you think I'm going to forget by Sunday? I'm going to say 70%. But it's fine. All of them, yes. Yeah, Saturday stream may have to be a quiet one, just to calm it down. All of them except Clam Man's. No, I'll forget Clam Man's. I'll remember the gangsters, but not Clam Man. Yeah. Anywho, thank you for coming along. Yeah, have a wonderful week. If it hasn't already begun as a wonderful week, which I'll be honest, it hasn't for me. I hope the rest of it is wonderful. Yeah, and I'll see you at the weekend, or maybe not. Maybe I won't see you. I might see some of your words in chat. That's the extent to which I'll see you. It'll be weird if I saw more. Yeah. Otherwise, enjoy yourselves. Thank you for being at stream and keeping me company and reacting to silly fish puns. Yeah. Enjoy yourselves. Look after yourselves. Goodbye.